It is no secret that we are animal lovers here at Channel 3, certainly on 3+U. So always fun when we can share with you about new things coming to make the lives of animals in our area all the richer. Melissa Smith has a big smile on her face this morning. She is with the SPCA of Bradley County, and she says, come on, join the efforts to build a new and improved shelter for the animals up there in Bradley County. Great to see you this morning.
Good morning, everyone.
And congratulations, because in the world of fundraising, getting that initial momentum is one thing, but keeping it going is another. Y'all have a pretty lofty goal for the monies you want to reach, and you're a large way there already.
Yeah, we are super excited to announce that we've raised over $600,000 towards our campaign. That's over a third towards where we wanted to be towards our first goal. It's been an awesome combination of just grassroots gifts, corporate partnership, and we're getting real community buy-in. So we're really excited to see how big this has gotten so quickly. So it's exciting.
We have had a chance on 3+U to become pretty close with some folks up there in Bradley County over the last few years, and our initial foray in to the community kind of got us hooked, because it is an area that has a lot of community pride and they take care of their own. So to see you having the success doesn't really come as a surprise, but you're pretty forward thinking in what you have planned for this shelter.
We have an incredible team right now. We have an awesome staff, really hardworking, and we're doing a great job with the resources that we have right now. Our goal with having the new facility is to be able to help the community in a larger capacity and to be able to therefore help the animals. So we're doing a really good job now, and I'm super proud of us, but I'm excited to be able to help in a larger facility. We currently can't house that many dogs, not many cats. And we want to help the community as much as we can, but we're just really hoping that if we can continue to get this ball rolling and get all the funds, that we can just build a bigger, brighter future for Bradley County.
It's funny how once you become aware of something, you think, of course, why wasn't I thinking about that before? And this new philosophy when it comes to facilities for animals makes so much sense, because the more the animals can be loved and nurtured and have space and play areas, the more equipped they're going to be to then go home with a loving family when they get adopted.
Yeah, it's really true. You know, right now when folks come to adopt, there's really no place for us to do like a meet and greet. So most of the time people are seeing the animals in their kennel environment, which we all know that's not how the animal really acts. So it is, you know, by having like play yards and double-sided housing and a facility that's uniquely designed to do the work that we do will help the animals just express their natural behaviors better, but also let the adopters be able to see the animal that they're going to adopt in a greater light.
And I guess it'll also help your staff there, because people rely on you a lot when they do come to adopt, to know the personalities of pets. You can't get to know them if they're cooped up.
And we, like I said earlier, we're doing the best we can right now. We really are. But there are a lot of challenges that make it a little bit harder on the staff. You know, just for instance, not having double-sided kennels for the dogs makes cleaning a little bit more challenging, because you have to pull them all out of their environment. So they will be able to be so much more efficient if we're able to raise this money and have a building that is built to house animals. It'll work out really better for everyone.
I was peppering you with some questions before we got on camera, and you were honestly able to say, you know what, I'm not quite sure about those answers, because that's the purview of somebody else. So there's a team in place here getting things ready, but you've thought of everything. You want people to be able to donate where they're comfortable, but if you feel compelled to give a decent amount of money, you can actually have some things named for you, right?
Yeah, there are naming rights, so we will accept any amount of, you know, money that you can afford. You know, we appreciate all the donations, but we do have certain ways to memorialize your donation. So depending on your contribution, you can, you know, have something as simple as like a brick named in your honor. So when the facility opens, we'll have like a brick path, and you can customize people's names, or all the way up to, you know, if you wanted to have a cat playroom named after you or a loved one, or just even larger play yards. There's just a lot of opportunity. You know, we're still looking for building naming rights. So it's pretty exciting. All the contributions matter, but you can find all of the naming rights on our website. It's timetobuildbc.com. where you can find some more information and you can see what your donation can do to help.
Hopefully everybody who has a job they love has something that inspires them to get up and going every day, to head to work. I would imagine for you, you get pretty regular thrills of watching not only families come or people come to adopt, but watching the pets themselves respond to that love.
That has really been incredible. You see some dogs just come in broken, they don't understand the circumstances why they're there, and they're used to being in a home on a couch with not 20 dogs barking around them, so it can be a little bit challenging to see them come in sometimes just so confused. But if you give them some time, you watch them leave with that new family. We took a photo of a dog getting into the car with their new adopters the other day. He wasn't even turning back and saying goodbye to us. He knew that he had gotten adopted. So it's those moments that we're really grateful for, because you can watch them transform like that. So definitely makes it worth it.
So you're the $600,000 into a pretty lofty goal of what, $1.5 million? Is that right?
Yes, $1.5 million is our goal, and we are partnered with the Community Foundation of Cleveland of Bradley County to help raise that. But we're already at $600,000, so we're rolling on through. So we're excited.
Do you have you might be asking one of those questions that you can't answer, but do you have a date in mind of when you'd love to begin breaking ground on a new facility?
I don't know the exact answer to that. I think we're going to have to get the whole entire amount first. Sure. Before we can think about it, and then figure out, we're going to have to figure out what to do with the animals that we currently have on our, facility. But I would say probably at least a year away once we get the entire amount.
And you heard her say, I think she said this on camera, that they have 75 dogs and about 40 cats. So if you are looking for someone to share some love with, think about going and adopting from their shelter there in Bradley County.
Yep, you can adopt, and if you can't adopt, we always tell people you can foster. Just, let an animal crash on your couch for a weekend. And even if you can't do that, just simply coming by and making a donation, or just giving us some of your old towels, might seem like something that's not that big, but it's really meaningful to us, and it helps us and the animals. So even the tiniest thing helps.
Melissa, thank you so much for your time this morning and for what y'all are doing.
Yes, thank you for having us. We appreciate it.
Ashley Home Store's mattress